Before I tell this story, let me ask you guys a question. Have you ever met someone so beautiful that they almost feel real? The kind of beauty that makes your mind fog and your heart skip? Yeah, that's how they started. But what I didn't know then was that there was something behind her beauty I needed to discover. And the worst part is that I ignored all the red flags until it was too late. Hi everyone, welcome to Sem Diary. If you are new here, my name is Senam, but you can call me Sem. I bring you real life confessions and interesting stories that are shocking, heartbreaking, and inspiring. If you love stories that touch the soul, let's be friends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, and also turn on your notification bell so you never miss a story. Let's dive right in. We met at a friend's birthday party. Let's call her Kim. She walked in like she owned the air around her. Slim waist, flawless skin. Every guy's eye followed her. Every girl whispered. And when she finally smiled at me, I swear it felt like someone dimmed the lights just for her. When we talked, her voice was soft, so beautiful, the kind of tone that makes you lean in just to hear it again. She wasn't just beautiful, she was magnetic. And that night, when she handed me her number, I thought the universe had just rewarded me for every heartbreak I've ever survived. We started testing. She would send selfies that could melt steel, voice notes that sounded like lullabies. But before long, we were inseparable. Those first few weeks was paradise. She was affectionate, adventurous, the kind of girlfriend who made you feel wanted. We would go on random night drives, kiss at red lights, laugh until sunrise. And when it came to intimacy, let's just say she didn't believe in limits. She was wild, confident, and spontaneous. We did it everywhere: my car seat, staircase, hotel bathrooms. We were on fire. I thought I had found my dream woman. I felt so deeply for her that I felt she was my everything. I couldn't stay a day without talking to her. We were always at my place and sometimes hotels. One day, she also invited me to her place. I didn't hesitate at all. I went, and that's the first time I was going to sleep over at her place. But as I got there, I noticed something, a faint smell, not strong, but strange. I brushed it off. I thought maybe it could be a leftover food. Then I looked around and saw dirty dishes piled up high in her sink, trash overflowing with takeaway boxes, her clothes, bras, panties hanging from door handles, makeup stains everywhere. The air felt heavy, humid, like it hadn't been aired out in days. I tried to stay polite. Then I asked her, "You had a rough week, right?" I asked jokingly. She laughed. "Oh, I've just been lazy. I will clean up tomorrow." So I thought it was normal. I let it slide and managed through the night. Morning came and I was expecting her to clean up, but no, she didn't. I guess tomorrow never came. You won't believe she didn't clean till I had to decide to leave because I couldn't stand the smell. Few days later, I told her I miss her and wanted to come over. I just wanted to be sure she had cleaned that mess. I got there and I was shocked at what I saw. The same mess, even worse. It was as if the trash had multiplied. She didn't seem to notice or even be bothered. Instead, she jumped into my arms, kissing me, her perfume trying to fight the smell of the room. And as much as my body responded, my brain screamed, no. Something about this wasn't right. I began realizing that Kim didn't really bath. Sometimes she would go 2 full days without touching water. She would wake up, brush her teeth, then crawl back right into bed, scrolling through her phone. When I tried to get intimate, I could feel her breath, sour, thick, like expired onions. I started keeping mint and gum nearby, pretending it was for both of us. I thought maybe I could help. I bought her new towels, scented candles, room spray, body scrub, even booked a cleaning lady once. She smiled and said, "Oh, you are so sweet," but nothing changed. I was thinking she was going to keep up after the lady cleaned, but no. She only had 2 towels, one for her, one for guests, and she barely washed them. Sometimes I would ask, "Hey, can I hang my towels separately?" She would just laugh. "Don't be dramatic, we can share." And I would die a little inside. Still, she will go out looking like a goddess, hair laid, makeup perfect, expensive perfume, maxing decay. To the world, she was flawless, but to me, she was a perfume-covered disaster. Then came that moment that broke me. One night, we were watching a movie in her room. I reached for a cup of juice beside me and took a sip. Then I felt something brush against my lips. I looked inside the cup and there it was, a dead cockroach floating in the juice. I threw up right there. She stared, confused. What's wrong? I couldn't even speak. Something snapped inside me that day. It wasn't just disgusting, but also heartbreaking. I met someone and thought I could spend the rest of my life with her, but everything seems to be going a different way. And the fact that I fell in love with someone who didn't even care about herself, her space, or me. I tried to talk to her gently. I said things like, "Baby, maybe you should clean this weekend, or let's take a shower together. It will be fun." She just laughed and said, "You and your obsession with neatness." Once when I refused intimacy because of her smell, she got angry and accused me of cheating. I told her, "It's not that. I just want you to take care of yourself." She said, "This is who I am. I don't like stress. I like being natural." But what's natural about rotting leftovers and used parts on the floor? That night, I couldn't sleep. I realized love without hygiene is self-destruction. The next morning, I cleaned quietly, packed my things, and left a note for her. "You are beautiful, Kim, but I can't breathe in your world." She called me non-stop for days, crying, begging, promising to change, saying she will start bathing regularly, clean the apartment, and be better. But trauma doesn't wash off that easily. I've seen too much, and every time I remember that cup with a cockroach, my stomach turned. So I block her everywhere. It's been months, and I still think about her sometimes. Not because I miss her, but because she taught me something painful. Beauty can blind you. I fell in love with the wrong person. You can get so lost in appearance that you ignore every red flag waving right in your face. People always joke that men are the messy ones, but trust me, there are women out there whose beauty is only about their skin. Some smell like heaven in public, but live like hell in private. My question is, why do you keep going back to her if her house isn't a safe space for you? If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and share it with a friend. And if you have a story you would love to share with me, all details are in the video description. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.